Hi everyone and welcome to the Crows Show on Showdown Day, that time when club rivalry reaches its highest intensity. Each Sunday the show is brought to you by a South Australian favourite, Farmers Union Iced Coffee. Shortly we'll catch up with Eddie Betts, now enjoying his second season in Adelaide.
When I'm home, it's family time for me.
Also ahead, how club medicos deal with potentially one of the most serious injuries.
Concussion is quite a difficult problem because it's difficult to diagnose.
We'll revisit the first and only Showdown final.
Yeah, it was billed as the biggest game in South Australia.
And find out what's involved in putting on a game like today's Showdown. Few players in the AFL can match the electrifying skills and agility of Eddie Betts. Since crossing from Carlton at the end of the 2013 season, he has endeared himself to Crows fans with his freakish goals and boundless enthusiasm. Eddie admits the move has given him a new lease on life.
Ready? Go!
Oh, that was very good, Louis.
And he's off again.
Like father, like son, hey?
Yeah, but he's a left footer. So I'm not a left footer, I'm a right footer. So I think Anna's brother's a left footer, so I think he's got it off him. I think Anna wants Lewis to be a doctor. Dad wants Lewis to play footy, but I'm not going to be pushy parents. We can just do what he wants. You do it. Okay, ready? Well, I try to intend to leave footy kind of at the club, and when I'm home, it's family time for me. I've got kids, I've got dogs, I've got a wife where she's very confident, and I'm very shy. I don't really like to speak up where she speaks her mind, so I got to tell her when she needs to quieten down, and she tells me when I need to speak up, so we kind of bounce off each other.
His family have taught him good family values, so his mum and his aunties and cousins and sisters, so he's come from a good family that's obviously then resulted in him being a great father to the kids.
It's not just the two boys that you're taking care of, you also provide a real family environment for a number of the Indigenous boys at the club. Tell us about that.
So we adopt a lot of people into our house. Our house has always got the door open, people coming and going, and how many have we got for dinner tonight, Eddie? And it's like 8. Oh, okay. We better put extra potatoes in.
Yeah, so for Charlie, I thought I didn't want him to get homesick, coming to a state where he didn't know anyone, and I want him to feel comfortable.
Of course, we are in Showdown Week. How does the rivalry between the Crows and Port Adelaide compare to what you guys have experienced before?
I played in games where there's 90, 98 plus, really. Wood Carlton Collingwoods, Carlton Hawthorns, Carlton Essendons. But the atmosphere at the Adelaide Oval was unreal. It's without a event I've ever heard before. So I think it's going to be a fantastic match, and hopefully we can get the win.
Concussion is a major injury concern in all sports, particularly football. Authorities are concerned about a possible link between concussions and degenerative brain conditions later in life. That's why Crows medicos take such great care when dealing with head injuries on game day and during recovery.
This is him. Watch, keep your eyes on him. What happens here? He gets swung around. Oh, the back of the knee, in front of the knee on the back of the head.
Concussion is quite a difficult problem because it's difficult to diagnose and it's difficult to decide when someone's recovered. But it affects your concentration, it affects your balance, it affects the way your brain processes information. One of the difficult problems is we know that at least 30% of people, when they feel well, their brain function still hasn't returned to normal. Once the player has recovered with all our simple tests, then we will do, as a final arbiter, the computerised concussion test. It tests reflexes, it tests short-term memory, it tests long-term memory, and it tests the ability to be able to discern between two different objects. What we do when we think that they've recovered from concussion by all our simple tests, we will do the test again to compare it with their pre-season level and their pre-season recordings.
The bad luck just continues for Lynch. It is unbelievable how much bad luck he's had. He's a little bit groggy at the moment. He's in the arms of the trainers walking to the bench.
The more research is done into concussion, the more we realise we don't know. And what we thought was a simple thing now is not. We also are concerned that there is some evidence that there may be some long-term effects That has yet to be proven completely, but because of those potential long-term effects, it means that we manage concussion more conservatively. At the Adelaide Footy Club, what we like to do is just not say, has someone got concussion? We like to say, let's make sure he hasn't got concussion before we let them play.
Coming up after the break, Josh Jenkins on Life After Football.